OG Fortnite Chapter 2 just dropped, and whether you're a returning player or not, I have the best controller settings you need to start using. These settings are optimized for all the new changes this chapter, like the aim assist buff, and these settings work for all controller players and gives you aimbot and mechanics like this, so be sure to stick around until the end for the settings. I'm giving away 10 OG Chapter 2 battle passes in this video for free. All you need to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel with the post notifications turned on, watch until the end of the video, and comment down below done once you finished all those steps, and use code Gloomzy. In this video, I'm using custom controllers sent to me by Void Gaming. This is a Japanese company that makes custom controllers, but you can also design your own controller. These controllers are used by many Fortnite pros, and these are the two controllers they sent me. This controller has 4 extra back paddles. The buttons on these controllers aren't regular buttons, they're smart buttons, which means there's less input delay and they'll never get jammed. And the same thing for the triggers and bumpers for less input delay. And my favorite part is that the bumpers and triggers have this mouse click sound to them, so it's super satisfying. Just listen. So make sure to check out Void Gaming. I'll show you guys how to buy a controller at the end of the video. Let's jump right into the gameplay. No high heels. 100. 200. $200. He had the mythic drum gun. Let's go. $200. The aim assist buff is crazy. Like, it's actually insane. Aim assist feels like aimbot right now. $200. Let's put down some C4. Dead. Oh my, he had a spaz. Wait. Aim assist is broken. $200. $100. $200. Thank you. $100. Cone. 200. Wow. Nice. Cone? 200. Wait, I took damage? How? $100? Full box? 200. Only OGs know about this. What's up, bro? $100? 200. $50? The spaz is so weak. Dead. 200. 100. Dead. The last two players are fighting. 200. I'm cheating. Wait, I'm cheating. $200. Let's go. So jumping right into the brand new Chapter 2 OG Fortnite settings, the first page for the video, I play on full screen, 1920 by 1080 resolution. I have VSync turned off, and for my frame rate, mine's at 240 FPS. If you need a good low delay monitor for Xbox, PlayStation, or even PC, I have mine linked down below you can buy. For rendering mode, I play on performance mode. Now for the graphics, the brightness, I recommend having this at 150% if you're on console, but if you're on PC, since we don't have shadows, you don't need this as high. For user interface contrast, this is how dark the menu is, so this really doesn't matter. For colorblind mode, I have this turned off and colorblind strength at 10. For user interface parallax, this is for the item shop, so this really doesn't matter either. Now down here for the graphics quality, I have 3D resolution at 100%, view distance on epic, textures on epic, meshes on high, and show FPS on. Now for the next tab for the audio, the only volumes you need to worry about is your main and sound effects volume. These are the footsteps, the gunshots, everything you need to be able to hear when you play competitive Fortnite. Now down here for the sound settings, make sure you have sound quality on high, 3D headphones on if you use stereo headphones. If not, make sure this is off. And down here for visualize sound effects, make sure you have this turned on. These are visual cues you see on the screen anytime there's any audio, so you never miss out, just in case your ears didn't pick it up. Now for the next tab, a secret tip: if you scroll all the way down to the bottom for the replays, make sure you have all these turned off for less delay. Having your game save all these replay adds a lot of delay, so make sure these are all turned off. So record replays off, record large team replays are off, record creative replays are off, and also record high quality replays are off. And for my sleep mode and energy saving settings, I have this at 10 minutes and these two settings turned on. Now for my building settings, if you want less delay when you build, make sure you have reset building choice on, disable pre-edit option turned on, and turbo building on. As you can see, you can build and edit extremely fast with these settings on with minimal delay. And as you notice, I'm hard 0 ping. This is my 1v1 map where I deleted everything so you guys can have 0 delay. I added a bunch of super awesome customization options for you guys and also custom crosshairs. Now for auto confirm edits, I play on both, so this means I play on reset on release and edit on release, which I recommend setting this to both, and I'll show you guys what this means. So normally when you go for an edit, after you select all the tiles and you want to confirm, you have to press an extra button, which also takes longer, and also there's a chance of messing up if you're doing triple or double edits. But with edit on release, all you have to do is release the trigger and it automatically confirms the edit for you. This not only makes your edit faster, but more consistent, and pro players like Peterbot use it. And the same thing applies for reset on release. After you want to reset a bind, normally you have to press a reset button and a confirm bind, which takes longer and there's a chance of you messing up. All you have to do is press a reset and release the trigger and it instantly resets. And this makes your life so much more easier as a controller player. Now for my combat settings, I have hold the swap pickup on, toggle targeting off, mark danger when targeting on, and for auto pickup weapons, if you ever want to win any 50-50, make sure you have this turned on. I recommend having preferred item slots on, especially if you're a controller player. This gives you designated slots for certain weapons and items. So I have my shotgun in my first slot, SMG in the second. These two are unassigned, and then the final slot is the AR. And the reason for this is, as a controller player, to cycle through your inventory, you need to use your left and right bumper. So since my shotgun's in the middle, after I shoot it, I have the option to switch to my secondary, which is my SMG, or I can switch right into my AR and finish him off. Now for the next page, for the reticle and damage feedback, I have reticle on, reticle ammo indicator off, damage numbers on cumulative, reticle damage feedback on hit only for the OG aesthetic, damage number scale at 125%. My HUD scale is at 75% with these options turned on. And if you notice, I have a custom crosshair turned on. This isn't the regular crosshair, and if you guys want to be able to use this, make sure you go search up my map by searching up Gloomzy 1v1. And over here, there's a bunch of different crosshair options. And I'm using this crosshair right here, but you still have a bunch of other options you can choose to. And I recommend you guys using the small crosshair to warm up, because this helps your crosshair placement, because it's a really small crosshair, so you'll never mess up your edits. And once you're done warming up, you can switch back to the normal crosshair, which is bigger, and your crosshair placement should be a lot tighter and better. For the next page, a secret tip to lower input delay even more is make sure you have all the gyro options turned off. Having your game save all these extra settings adds a little bit of delay, so make sure these are all turned off for less delay. And the same thing applies for the keyboard and mouse settings and binds if you don't use keyboard and mouse. Make sure these are all off for less delay. Now for the next page, for the controller tab, I have my input controller auto run on. Build immediately builder pro on for less delay when you build. For edit hold time, this is the time it takes for the game to register when you press the edit bind, so if you want less delay, make sure this is turned down to the lowest number. Slide hold time is preference at 0.04 seconds. I don't touch the camera options. Make sure you have vibration turned off. For the quick weapon, I don't use this setting at all. I have the preferred item slots turned on. Now for the sensitivity this season, I play a look and aim sensitivity at 4 for both. For my build and edit mode sensitivity multiplier, these are both at 2.1 this season. I have advanced options turned on, which activates a bunch of settings. I'll explain all of them. With the look horizontal and look vertical speed down here, these are both at 45% this season. And if you notice, I don't have any boost turned on whatsoever. I think it makes you really inconsistent if you don't know how to use it. So no turning horizontal boost, no turning vertical boost, no boost ramp time, and also no instant boost when building. And down here for my ADS sensitivity, I have an ADS look horizontal speed at 12% and ADS look vertical speed at 10%. And just like the look sensitivity, my ADS sensitivity doesn't have any boost turned on. So no turning horizontal boost, no turning vertical boost, and also no turning boost ramp time. And for the new scope speed multiplier, I set mine at 0.75. Now down here for the look dampening time, this is the time it takes for the game to register when you press the right stick. So if you want less delay and more responsiveness, make sure this is at 0 seconds. For look input curve, I still think linear is the better option over exponential. Aim assist strength at 100%. And down here for the dead zone, I play a left stick dead zone of 10% and a right stick dead zone of 7%. Now move on to the controller binds. I play on a regular PlayStation 5 controller with the low-rise Galaxy Control Freak, and I'll show you guys after this how to buy this controller I'm using in the hand cam. But these are my binds. Make sure you guys pause the video because I'll just scroll right through them. And comment down below 450k if you guys made it to the end of the video so I really know who made it, and I'll show you guys how to buy the controller. So to buy a controller from Void Gaming, use a link in the description to go to their website, and you can convert the website to English using Google Translate. And once you find the controller you want, you can design and customize it to your liking. And once you're checking out, make sure to use code Gloomzy for 5% off on your order. So make sure to get your hands on the best controller in the market right now.